Hello, beautiful souls. Happy Sunday. Welcome back to another episode of Mystic Spirit Messages. I had to change, or actually, I didn't have to. I chose to change the date this week. Just bear with me 1 second. I chose to change the date this week because I've had such a magical weekend. On Friday, I drove down to London to spend time with my dear sister and friend, and I just didn't know what time I would be there. So I wanted to make sure that I was back home, back in my safe space. We've got some roses here today. Got a couple of pumpkins for that autumn energy. And I want to show you something that I've made. So me and my friend were like, we need to have a crafting day. So I made, and it's got this little antenna on it. So this is a house. It's a safe space for fairies and pixies. It's not finished yet, but you can see there's this little just like a twig coming out on the entrance. So I'm going to put a little sign saying, welcome all benevolent pixies and fairies. And I'm going to put some berries and some little treats and stuff in there. And I'm going to keep it in the garden. So yeah, this is what I do in my spare time. I've made some other things as well, but they're now hanging up in my room and in my car. I created a mini broomstick, which I've hung in my car to honor all of the witches who have been killed in our lifetime. And right next to me, you can't see it because it's hanging on the ceiling, I made a wishing web, which is a spider web, and it's basically just made with sticks and with organic cotton thread. And then when I weave the web, I weaved my wishes and my intentions into the web, and I've stuck leaves and pine cones and different herbs and stuff on it. So yeah, just wanted to share that with you. That's what I've been doing this weekend. So yes, thank you everyone. So good to see you all here. Thank you for your patience and thank you for being here despite me changing the date. I really appreciate that. And Sunday is such a sacred day for me, so it feels special to be here. And I just wanted to remind you that on the 30th, I almost said Sunday then, no, Thursday the 30th of October this month, I'm hosting a 2-hour masterclass called Awaken the Witch Within. This masterclass is open to anyone to join. It's on Zoom. It will be a live event on Zoom. But if you want to join it and you can't make it, if you sign up for it, you'll still get a copy of the recording. This won't be a recording that I will be sharing publicly, so it won't be shared on my YouTube channel. The energy of the space is going to be very sacred, and we are going to be doing some healing, some deep talking about the witch wound. I know so many people ask me, what is the witch wound? What is the witch wound? And it is the biggest wound that is in the collective subconscious at the moment. It is the biggest and deepest wound that is carried not only in women, but men and every gender and every identity. We all carry the witch wound. So in this 2-hour masterclass, I'll be talking all about the witch wound, and I'll be sharing my journey of my own witch awakening and how that changed from a spiritual awakening into a witch awakening and what that means and what that looks like. And we'll be doing some quantum healing, some own inner activations and investigative work. There will be some special offers, some giveaways. And it will be a deep dive into the witch wound and really what the witch wound is. It is one or many things that have happened to us personally, imprinted in our DNA in past lives, but also what has happened collectively on Earth. These imprinted wounds in our subconscious and consciousness and DNA that is stopping us from stepping into our whole truth and our power and really stepping into our divine gifts. So yeah, I will share the link for that in the chat if anyone wants to join, and it's 2 for 1. So if you buy a ticket, you can bring a friend for free as well, and it's way more fun to share it with someone. We've already had quite a few people sign up, so thank you if you're here and then you've already bought a ticket. So thank you. Just wanted to share that because I'm super excited about it, and one of my witch wound healing is to talk about myself more and market myself more. Yes, so thank you for listening. Thank you all so much for being here. I'm just having a look in the chat. Oh, thank you. Yeah, this is my Samala bead, so I set the intention of protecting my heart and my throat when I wear these. Yeah, I just got called to wear them today. All right, so before we begin, anyone that's here, if you have requests, questions, if you can write them in capitals for me, I will do my best to get to everyone, and I will just do first come, first serve. And if I miss you, you can shout at me and I'll come back to you. So we will start off by setting a safe space. So if you are watching or receiving this from somewhere where you're able to get comfortable and close down your eyes, I would invite you in to join me, perhaps even placing both of your hands over your heart. I like to create wings for my heart space, touching my thumbs together and having these angel wings around my heart. So if that resonates, closing down the eyes, and we'll start by breathing in deeply into the heart space. And if your hands are over your heart, you can really feel that transfer of warmth, that transfer of energy between your hands and your heart. Your heart is the divine portal, which is your North Star, a reminder of the essence of your truth, of who you truly are. And your hands are your expression. Your hands are connected to our throat chakra. So hands and heart together in unity and in unison means that we are expressing ourselves from pure love, compassion, and truth, and courage and freedom. Breathing into that for a moment. I really invite you, as you exhale, to let out a big sigh so that you can really feel an energy shifting within you. Letting go of the week, the day, any fear, worry, doubt, stresses, any difficult conversations, any looping negative thoughts. Breathing it away. Let's do one more together. Deep breath into the heart. Exhale, letting go whatever no longer serves our highest good and the highest good of all. Bringing all of our awareness into our heart center. Some of you may even be able to connect into the rhythm of your heart, the beating of your heart. And if you can't, there is nothing wrong with you. But if you can, feeling that rhythm and that beat that connects us all, the rhythm of the earth, the rhythm and the pulse of the universe, calling us home to our truth. And from our hearts, from this endless energy cavern of love, we're going to send upwards a cord or a thread or a beam of light. Whatever you choose, you could imagine that it's a vine or a plant growing upwards from our hearts, through our throats, third eyes, crown, and then all the way up beyond the top of our heads, sending these light cords all the way up, going higher and higher in frequency, beyond this universe, beyond, until we connect into the one true source of creation. Letting in the light and allowing your awareness to travel back down through the crown of the head, third eye, throat, and back into the heart. And just for a moment, breathing in to make space for that connection to source, to that energy of creation, light and love, allowing it to ripple through our beings, clearing that which does not serve our highest good. And now from the center of our hearts, from this whirlpool of love, we're going to send down a cord or a thread or a vine or a column, whatever feels best for you, down through our navels, sacral, out through our root, the base of our spine, sending it down, digging into the earth, down through the layers of the planet, all the way down until we can make a connection with Mother Earth, with the energy of Gaia, with the crystalline codes of the earth, the highest vibrational frequencies of the earth, connecting in to help us feel nourished, grounded, safe, and held. And then traveling our awareness back up through the earth, through our bodies, and back into our hearts. And now that we are rooted above and below, we're going to send out this light, this love, this energy from the heart. We're going to send it all around us. You can do this in any way you choose. I'm going to do it with my breath today. Breathing in, expanding the energy in the heart, and exhaling, rippling it out, sending it out all around us, about 2 to 3 meters out, above, below, in front, behind. Let's do that again. Breathing in, expanding the energy of the heart. Breathing out, creating this sovereign sphere of light energy all around not only our physical bodies, but also around our energy bodies, our auric fields. Creating a sovereign boundary, a sovereign shield all around each and every one of us, as we set the intention that only beings, energies, and entities with our permission, with our highest good, our love, and our compassion can see us, have access to us, exist within us, or have any kind of influence over us. And all other beings, energies, and entities must leave immediately. And we invite in our spirit guides, those known and unknown, our power animals, animal guardian spirits, inviting in our highest selves, inviting in our guardian angels, inviting in Source and Gaia, and we set the intention for our protection, clearing and healing, guidance, messages to be loved and to be held unconditionally within this space. And through time and space, I'm going to send out a ripple now of this loving, sovereign golden light. And this is going to cover every soul who is participating here in this live stream now, and all those who join the recording, creating a sovereign shield of light all around each and every one of us. And setting the intention again that for this shield of light and love and protection around the Mystic Spirit Messages live stream, that only beings, energies, and entities with our permission, our highest good, love, compassion, and the highest good of all can see us, access us, exist within this shield, or have any influence over us. All other beings, energies, and entities must leave immediately. May you return to source or never return here again. And into the golden shield of protection, love, light, and compassion. For the Mystic Spirit Messages live stream, I invite in all of our guides and all of the beings and souls who have been invited in by each individual here joining today. Inviting in Source, Gaia, our highest selves, and any other being who is welcome here, who is serving the highest good of all. Setting the intention that we may be protected, guarded, guided with love, compassion, courage, and truth, and that may all requests be met with love and truth and understanding, and be in service of the highest good of all. And so it is. Thank you. So welcome everyone. If there's anyone new that's just joined in the chat, welcome Viviane. Yay, so nice to see you here. Thank you for joining. Okay, I have just realized that the message that I have pinned in the chat is covering the top request. So I'm going to just unpin that. But it looks like everyone is writing their requests in capital letters. So that's amazing. Thank you so much. So the first request is from Lotus Bloom. Welcome back. Thank you for being here. And thank you for your request. Just let me know with an emoji or whatever you like, or just a welcome in the chat, just to remind us that you are still here. Hello, everyone. You're here. Amazing. Okay, so let's see your message. Hi, Chloe. May I have a message for right now about what my soul is teaching me, and something on how to approach my purpose and my finances? Yes. Yes. I'm so in support of everyone following their heart and finding purpose and supporting the ascension of Earth at this time. Yes. Exciting. So thank you so much for your request. When I tapped in to Spirit and my guides earlier, they told me that everyone who requests a reading today with specific questions, there is 3 cards that I have to draw for everyone in the same order, the same decks. So I'm going to be doing that for you. We'll call upon 3 cards. One of them is very earthly, one of them is very cosmic, and then the other one connects us to the waters. And I don't know if I'm sure some of you, but I don't know if all of you watched my October card reading for the spiral of the moon cycle, and it's very much us about ascending into the water and divine feminine and connecting with the wisdom of the water. So yeah, I feel like this is kind of an extra layer for us at the moment, honoring the water and finding what each of us how each of us as individuals can connect to the water and what that means to us. So yeah, we've got 1 mermaid and dolphin wisdom cards, 1 keepers of the light, and then 1 earth warriors. So we're going to connect with Lotus Bloom. Please can we have, so first of all, messages from the dolphins and mermaids, message from Lotus Bloom's guides about what her soul is teaching her and how to approach her purpose and finances, please. This is going to be a 3-card reading, so please can the messages be clear, clean, concise, and direct to support Lotus Bloom the most at this time on her soul's mission and purpose. Directly from her guides, please. Thank you. And then calling upon the Keepers of Light Oracle by Kyle Gray. Again, a message for Lotus Bloom from her guides. Clean, clear, and concise message that is going to help her understand any messages for her soul right now and the direction of her purpose, perhaps business and finances. One card, please, to form the middle of our reading today. Is it this one? Yes. Thank you. No? They keep giving me more than one. Okay, it's that one. And then we're going to call upon the Earth Warriors Oracle. Such beautiful artwork. It's interesting with this deck. I often don't use it on group settings because the messages are very deep and detailed. But my guides were telling me today, no, you have to tune into the images and the artwork. So I thought that was quite beautiful. Okay, so the wonderful Earth Warriors Oracle by Alana Fairchild. Please, can we have a message for Lotus Bloom from her guides that will help to complete this 3-card reading with any messages, guidance, healing, or clearing that is going to support her on the path of her soul's purpose, perhaps business and finances. Just one card, please. Okay, thank you. Okay, let's have a look at what we've got. Okay. And this one. Beautiful. So the first card, and this is from the Mermaids and the Dolphins. This is for you, Lotus Bloom. Ready, set, go. Now is the perfect time to dive in and embrace your heart's desire. So now is the perfect time. And the fact that you are here asking this about your purpose and about your mission, it is the perfect time for you to be here and to do this and just to dive in. And your heart knows. So tuning into your heart and your desire. What I've found a lot is that each of us, we all know to a certain degree what our heart's desires are and what our soul's purpose is. And a lot of us feel that we need to discover, oh, am I supposed to be a healer, or am I supposed to be a speaker or a leader, or am I supposed to be an energy worker? But what I've found to support us more in discovering our life's purpose and mission is going beyond that and kind of rewinding back a little bit and really tapping into your heart's desires of what brings you joy. Because when you start honoring what brings you joy, then it will start clicking into place, and then your guides will start supporting you. So it's almost like not focusing so much on the outcome of your purpose, your soul's mission and finances, but coming back to joy and start honoring and following that and say, okay, I'm actually ready to do what makes me happy. And then the second card, this is interesting. So this is the Life Force card. Really beautiful, actually. It reminds me of some of the crafting that I've been doing. The Life Force. And this is a pagan goddess. So if you're interested, you may want to look into the influence of her. Express your driving passion. So what did I just say? Find that passion, find that heart's desire. What is it that excites you and drives you? Because that is when your life force is going to start flowing and you will start realizing the direction that you want to go in. But when we try to force the direction, it can block it. So it's about coming back to joy. And this also says, express your driving passion, sensual powers are increased. So this could be something about divine feminine, sensuality, feeling comfortable in yourself, self-love. And then the beautiful Earth Warrior card. And I'm just noticing there's some moons on these cards as well. So that is also another sign of the feminine, the mysteries. Beautiful card. And this is a guardian card. You have two owls there, or you could call it one because it's two halves, but I feel that it's owls. So you may want to look into the messages behind owls as spirit animals. Owls hold a lot of wisdom, a lot of mystery, but also in some cultures, owls are believed to be witches. So they do hold this magical, mysterious power. Elves, just talking about myself, owls. And this is a very, very powerful image. This is, to me, is like giving the message of going within. And when you go within and stop seeking messages from the external, you go within, all of a sudden your life force and your third eye and your creativity and your imagination is going to start expanding. But there is something here with moons and with the owls connecting in with that and finding some messages for you. But you're ready to embrace your heart's desire. And that is going to be a journey for you to go down. And what I find, and this is from myself and also clients that I work with, your heart's desire is usually what you were totally obsessed with as a child that you might have totally forgotten about because life has got in the way. So that can be a good place to start. But yeah, that's really beautiful. Guardian, there's something about guardianship. So I would remember that. But she's surrounded by green, which is the color of the heart. Green for the heart, but also nature. And this is a goddess card as well. So there's a lot of divine feminine. And ready, set, go. Now is the time to embrace your passions. So I hope that was helpful. Lotus Bloom. I'm just going to hold this card up there one more time so you can really see. I find with these cards, the Earth Warrior Oracles, you get activations from looking at the images because they hold so many codes within them. There's this beautiful shell as well here. So the water element is coming in. There's a lot of divine feminine messages coming in here. So I hope that was, I hope that was supportive for you. Lotus Bloom, thank you for being here. Welcome, everyone. Hi, John. Okay, let me just reset these. Okay. And everyone is going to get the same card decks today, everyone who gets a reading today. So everyone is going to have all of these beautiful energies coming through. Oh yeah, you're so welcome. I'm glad it resonated. Those were really lovely cards. Okay. Oh, John, look at this. Look what I made. You missed this at the start. I made a little protective house for fairies and pixies. So I'm going to put a sign up saying, benevolent beings welcome. And I'm going to put some little treats inside. And then they have an antenna as well. I've had lots of fun crafting in the last few days. Okay. So, right, let's go to the next one. Okay, Shine Truth, are you still here? Let us know in the chat if you're still here. Yeah, the antenna so they can watch the live streams. I love that. So that they can support me too. Shine Truth, let us know if you are. Okay, you're here. Amazing. Perfect. Okay. So from Shine Truth, hello, happy Sunday. If possible, please, I've been crying since Wednesday. Root chakra. Can I have a body scan, please? I've used all the tools I have. Thanks kindly. Okay, cool. I'm so thirsty today. And I've had a weekend of like eating so much chocolate as well. Skittles for the fairies. I love that. I'm going to put blueberries in because like blueberries to me are such fairy food. And with acorns, they have like the hat on top of the acorn. So I'm going to take the hats off and then make them like little water bowls, and put like river water and stuff in there. That is how extra I am. Okay. Anyway, before I get like totally distracted by how excited I am by fairies and pixies, I will do a energy scan for you. You mentioned chocolate. Yes, I did. I am the queen of chocolate. Okay, so I'll do an energy scan for Shine Truth and a body scan. So in your third eye, around this area, it's kind of like the words that I was told is like there's this dark web of entities, and it's causing this distortion. And that is why, because a lot of people may or may, well, you may or may not know this, but you may not know this, that the third eye is also the first eye. So whenever we're doing any healing or receiving healing, it's really important that we check in with the third eye first of all, before going down to the root, because our mind needs to be clear before we can do the healing. And so there's like these energetic attachments. They're just small, dark entity attachments. So my guides have said I can clear it for you, but I just need your permission. If you can give me that permission, it's more just like it's like from radiation and from frequencies. This could also be conversations and being around certain people and energies. It's like this collection of a webbing of energy in your third eye. And as soon as my hand was there, it was making my hand shake. So with your permission, I'm just gonna see if I can release it. Okay, thank you. Because it's like a web, it's actually quite easy for me to grab hold of and pull out. It is a little bit sticky. I'm just going to place what I've got out already into the golden ball of energy so that it's protected. And I have this mini pink sword of light. I'm just going to go in there it feels like where I've pulled out these little bits of the web, there's just like some sticky attachments. So I'm going to just remove them now, not doing any harm to you on any level or any frequency, just to remove these last bits of energy that are not serving your highest good. And then I'll place them into that golden ball, which, with the assistance of my guardian angel, I will return to source or never return here again. Okay, and I just brought down a column of golden light through your head as well and just filled in all that space and cleared. And the messages from your guides was to really breathe in fresh air and breathe in deeply through your nose, like breathing in fresh air. So make sure you get out into nature, because when through our nostrils go straight up into our sinuses, into our third eye area. So you want to support this clearing and keep the passageways and that energy flow clear. Big deep breaths, kind of like really dramatic theatrical breaths in through your nose is going to help that process of clearing and cleaning it out. So I hope that was helpful. I did manage to remove the little black spider web of energies, so I hope that does help. And just make sure that you drink plenty of water. Okay, you're so welcome, and thank you for being here. And welcome, beautiful people, beautiful faces. Okay, let me find the next one. So the next one is from Angie. And she said, also a very pretty Christmas ornament. Oh, what, my roses. That makes me laugh. I actually buy myself roses because it's a really beautiful thing to buy myself as like a gift of self-love. I always try and be surrounded by roses because it's a reminder of beauty, the medicine of the heart, the medicine of divine love, divine feminine. But yeah, Angie, if you are still here, let us know, please. And thank you again, John and Viviani, for being here and supporting me. And Angie, if you're here, let us know. I'm just going to share again the link to the workshop, which is on the 30th of October. I'm so excited. I've been listening to this audiobook all about healing the witch wound. Yeah, and it's like the more that I know about it, the deeper the layers go, and the more people that I speak to, the more apparent that it is that the witch wound is in the collective right now. Witch wounds are actually being earthed up to the surface for us to heal collectively, and it's probably because of, you know, what is going on externally in the world. It's a part of this. All of this darkness is coming us up to the surface for us to transmute and really step into our power and our most whole selves. So it's exciting. Okay, Angie, Angie, let us know if you're here. If not, I will move on to the next person and we can always come back to you after. Okay, well, I'll go to the next one. Oh, that's funny. I wrote in the chat earlier and I got rid of the H, so it was like, hello, beautiful souls. My London accent. Sonia, are you here? Oh, Angie is here. Okay, Angie is here. Cool. Thank you, Angie. All right. I will do Angie and then Sonia. I will come on to you next. So Angie says, hi, Chloe. Can you please ask my new guide why they came? Appeared gold, brilliant white, blue, and red center. Wow, that's beautiful. Can you ask my new guide why they came here? Appeared gold, brilliant white, blue, and red center. Okay. Wow, okay. So the colors have such a significance. So the red, the blue, and the gold, which also represents yellow, those are the primary colors, and also white. So the message here is that all of the primary colors are what creates all of the colors, but also within white is the prism from where the rainbow of all the colors come from. So this guide is coming with a message for you to reflect to you that you have all of the harmonies and the colors within you. You actually have the foundations and those codes within you now. So you don't need to seek external validation. You have all of this beautiful harmony within you, and this guide is here to support you in that, and whatever that means to you, because when we think of all of the colors of the rainbow, this is not just about color, this is about sound, it is about frequency, it is about harmony, it is about the chakras, the energy centers. So this guide is coming to perhaps teach you about how all of these things are interconnected between all beings and through consciousness, and how you can use this knowing and this understanding within yourself to help others and actually help the earth on the ascension timeline at the moment. That's really beautiful. Okay, and that was the main message that came through. I hope that helped. Cyndi Lauper's True Colors. Yeah, that's a beautiful song, actually. And there's so many things that come through when we think about colors. It could be seeing people's auras, or being able to read people's energies, or being able to hear different sound frequencies. This guide has come to help support you in something to do with understanding this harmonic resonance of all the colors, the rainbows, and the harmonies. So I hope that was helpful, Angie, and what an exciting journey for you to connect with. I can't wait to hear about what happens with that. Colors are so healing. If you think about it, like the colors of the rainbow are the colors of the chakras. All of the colors have different healing energies, the same as sounds and vibrations. They are all so deeply intertwined. Okay, so thank you, Angie. Thank you for your question. I'm so excited to hear more about this guide. And the next request was from Sonia. Yes. Good morning, Chloe. Sonia, good evening from England, and good morning to you. Please could I get a message from my spirit guides today? Yes, of course. Sonia, I know you said you were here. Angie, holy crap, with cats with love heart eyes. You're so welcome. So Sonia, let's get a message from your guides. Okay, so I'm going to do the 3 cards again. So we're going to call upon the mermaids and the dolphins, and then we're going to call upon the celestial wisdom, and then we're going to call upon the earth wisdom for 3 cards for Sonia. So first of all, calling upon the water wisdom of the mermaids and dolphins, we're going to do a 3-card pull. Please can we have clear messages, guidance, healing, or clearing that is in service of Sonia's highest good at this time? That is a message from her guides. Just 1 card, please. Thank you. And then calling upon the Work Your Light Oracle by Kyle Gray. So for those of you who missed this, I was guided by Spirit and by my guides today to just choose 3 decks, and these are for everyone who requests a reading today. These are from the cosmic and galactic guides and energies. So this is the card deck that I'm pulling now, and then from the earthly beings and energies, and then from the energies of the water, because that is what the journey we are on in this whole year, actually. 2025, which is a 9-year, is also about us returning to the wisdom of waters and the cosmic water and the cosmic womb. So yeah, those are the messages that and the guidance that want to come through today. So calling upon the Keepers of Light Oracle by Kyle Gray. For Sonia, please can we have one card? Clear, concise message for her healing, guidance, or anything else that's coming through from her guides that is in service of her highest good at this time. Just one card, please. Thank you. Mm-hmm. Wow. Okay. And I noticed, Sonia, in your second message, you mentioned something about travel. And it's interesting, the cards that have come up so far. I'll tell you more in a moment. So now calling upon the Earth Warriors Oracle. Please can we have the third and final card for Sonia's reading, please? A message from her guides and her spirit guardians that will complete this reading, that is in service of her highest good at this time. Thank you. Mm-hmm. And anyone who's joining, welcome, welcome. If you have a request, please write it in capital letters so that it is easier for me to see it in the chat. Thank you so much. Okay, Sonia, so your first reading. Again, there's lots of greens here, lots of heart energy. So the first message, and this is from water, so from the mermaids and the dolphins, and also the energy of water. Pay attention. So you mentioned something about traveling, so pay attention. Notice repetitious signs and your inner guidance, as this can yield valuable information. Okay, so that's a very clear message. Oh, my eyes are leaking. Leaking green. Notice signs, repeating signs, and your inner guidance. So really, really tune into your intuition, but also external signs, as these can yield valuable information. Okay, so that's your first one. Second card, a beautiful, beautiful sign before you go away. Green Tara. So beautiful goddess card. Supreme protection, not just protection, supreme protection. You are protected. Cords are being cut. Move beyond limitation and trust. So that is such a beautiful card and a beautiful message to be paired with. Pay attention to your own inner wisdom and also any guidance and synchronicities, because you are supremely protected. Beautiful. And then your Earth Warrior, who is coming through, and this is, oh my goodness, it's just such a stunning card. It's Durga, goddess Durga, a beautiful Hindu goddess. She's got that fierce tiger protecting her. We've also got a butterfly, and the message is power of the good. So trust in the power of the good, and remember that even if you are in situations and you are in spaces where perhaps you do feel that the energy is a little intense or overwhelming, no matter where you are, there are always good. There's always good around you. There are always guardian angels. Guardian angels tend to hide in plain sight. Remember that humans are also innately good. So you are supremely protected, and you have some amazing animal spirits around you, but trust in the good. Trust in the good. And pay attention to your own intuition and guidance and the guidance around you. Yeah, I hope that was helpful. Let me know in the chat. Sonia, beautiful messages. Yeah, I love the tiger too. Such a gorgeous card. Sonia says, thank you. I was worried about the stress of traveling with your sister. You're no longer worried, but I'll be observant of everything around you. Yes, 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 yes. That is perfect. Yeah, you're so protected, and your intuition is amazing as well. So thank you for your request, and have an amazing travel wherever it is that you're going with your sister. I wish you all the best, and love and light and protection, and fun and joy as well on your travels. We don't want to forget about the fun and joy. Okay, so thank you so much for your request, Sonia. My eye is really leaking today. Let me go to the next request. Sorry, I'm being quite slow today. Bear with me. Angela, I believe you are the next one here. Are you here in the chat, Angela? Angela Hunter? Let us know. Angela. Okay, amazing. So let me just reread your request. I would love a reading about love. Am I supposed to get back with my ex, or later in life, will I end up with someone new? Okay, interesting. Well, I am going to pull some cards for you, Angela, because I'm always interested about the messages that come up when it comes to love and when it comes to relationships, because the cards are really going to guide. And I do find that often when we can tap into supporting people with love and relationships, it can also be intertwined with our own experiences of love and relationships. So let's see what the cards want to support you with today. And thank you. I love this. And something that I really wish for everyone in the world, everyone who is seeking it, to have that really, really loving relationship and partnership that we all deserve. Like, that is our birthright, to share this life with someone. It's hard enough on our own. We shouldn't be with someone that's making it harder for us. So yeah, I really hope that, and I believe in that. But I know that you will follow your heart, and you'll know what's best for you. But let's go to the card. So for Angela Hunter, calling upon the wisdom of the divine waters of earth and beyond the earth, calling upon the messages of the dolphins and the mermaids, please can we have some support for Angela? Any guidance, messages, perhaps clearing or healing that's going to support her question about love today? Is her ex right, or will it be a new relationship in the future? One card, thank you. And then going to the cosmic wisdom, calling upon the keepers of light. Please, can we have one card, crystal clear message or guidance from Angela Hunter's guides that are going to support her on this quest for love and for a loving partnership? A message, clearing, a healing, anything that's going to help to support her in this understanding of whether to go back and keep trying to make a relationship work, or to look forward to the future, to something new. One card, please. Thank you. And then Earth Warriors, our final card. Again, please can we have one card for Angela? A message from her guides that is going to help her to understand her heart and the relationship that is in service of her highest good at this time. Thank you. Okay, let's see what comes up. Oh. Okay, this is why I have to go to the cards on relationship questions, because if I said this to you, I could get in trouble. So the wisdom of the water, Angela, says, set your sights higher, increase your standards, and expect more for yourself. Don't settle. You can't make this stuff up. And what a beautiful card. Like, reach for the stars because you are freaking incredible. So I'm just going to let you take that in for a moment. But wow. We've got the colors of blue, the elements. You could see it as water. I connect that blue color to the throat chakra, expression, knowing your worth. Reach for the stars. Okay, so I feel like that one card alone kind of answers your question, but the other cards wanted to speak. So let's have a look. What came through? Beautiful. Okay. Really beautiful card here. So this is more a message for you, Angela. And when I do readings, it's step by step. So the first message was set your sights higher, so don't settle. So I think that answers one of your questions. And then, so after that, what happens? Sacred self. When you really decide your worth and you don't settle, you're honoring your sacred self. Unleash your spirit, express your gifts. Very interesting, as I just mentioned, the throat chakra. Express your gifts, unleash your spirit, dance to the sacred rhythm of life. Sometimes we go through a period of our life after a breakup, or we go through a period of being single because our sacred self is ready to be reborn in a brand new way. And I mean, look at the energy of that card as I turn it. It's just absolutely glowing and shining. This huge activation here in the third eye and the crown, but also the white dove. You might want to look up the meaning of the white dove and see if that has any deeper guidance and meaning for you as well. So beautiful. Okay, so let's see what the Earth Warriors want to tell you. Okay, so set your sights higher, and then you're going to go on a journey to express yourself, honoring your sacred self and unleashing your spirit. And then after that journey, you will come to, in others, we find ourselves. So this is like a completion and a journey, and it's beautiful, but this is also very ancestral. So the message that's really coming through for me here, Angela, is that you're being called on a journey deep within yourself. And look, the rose is here. The rose is all about self-love and loving yourself, finding a way to love yourself the way that you would want your dream partner to love you, so that you can experience that with yourself, so that you know how that feels, so that then when that person enters into your life, you know if it's a yes or a no, if it's a frequency match or not a frequency match. There is definitely a message coming through here about ancestral healing. So many beautiful animals. You're protected, you're guided. There may be some ancestral healing here that needs to be done around love and around relationships, perhaps father and mother wounding. It could go deeper down. But yeah, it's beautiful. The hummingbird is a sign of ascending into higher spirituality. So I hope that was helpful for you, Angela. I hope you're okay with that quite straightforward message from the cards. I'm just reading your comment in the chat. We were married for 10 years, divorced for 10, and every time I've done cord cutting meditation to separate, he keeps showing up and sending me food or something. Okay, yeah, so you're going to have to perhaps, hummingbird comes to my house every day. Yay! Okay, well, that's double confirmation. So the hummingbird are calling you into a much, much deeper level of spiritual activation, which is about the sacred self. So you are, by setting your sights and your standards higher, it is going to require setting some bigger boundaries, which can feel like you're being mean, but you're not being mean because you're being kind and loving to yourself. Keep remembering that, like, you are going to be with yourself for your whole life. So the more love and the more kindness and compassion you can give to yourself, the more amazing your life will be. Yeah, I hope that was helpful, Angela. Thank you so much for being here, and for sharing vulnerably as well. I know sharing and talking about relationships is not easy. So I wish you all the best. But from these messages, you have an exciting journey to go down if that's what you choose to take. Yeah, so thank you so much. Okay. Oh, you're so welcome. Thank you for being here. All right, let me find the next request. All of these cards are such different sizes and different textures. It takes me a while to get them back in order. Okay, and because I was given such specific instructions today. Okay. And someone just said in the chat, when you cut the cord, be careful or be prepared for people to contact you. Yeah, that's so true. Like with any kind of strong, energetic, spiritual healing and clearing that you do, you're going to be often, not always, but often sent a test to see if you're actually ready to move forward with your request. So that is great advice, Justine. Thank you. And thank you everyone for keeping the chat alive. I'm loving all the emojis. Makes me happy just seeing all of the energy here. Okay, so we've done Angela. Okay, so the next one that I can see is Shannon. Shannon Bond. If you can let us know if you're still here, that would be amazing. Shannon. Shannon is here. Amazing. Thank you so much. Let me find your message again. Shannon says, big love. Big love to you too. How big can we make the love? I would love guidance or information on career or anything else my guides feel important to me at this time. Perfect. All right then. Well, let's go to the cards. And just to let you know, when I'm reading from the cards, when I'm speaking, it is me connecting in with your guides and also connecting in with spirit. So as I'm speaking and talking about the messages of the cards, it's also information that's channeling through. So it's like I'm working in a co-creative way with the cards and also with your guides as well. I'm a very creative and visual person, so working with the cards really helps me because it brings things to life. But yeah, just to let you know, that's the way I work, and that's why I love the cards, because it brings us images and brings things to life, and then at the same time I also get all of these messages coming through. Okie dokie. So I'm just going to check in once again. I think it was just, okay, information on career or anything your guides feel important at this time. Okay, perfect. So connecting in for Shannon Bond, we're going to go to the energy and the wisdom of water first of all from our mermaids and dolphins. Please can we have a message from Shannon's guides, perhaps about career? If there's anything that wants to come through about career at this time, or any other messages, guidance, clearing, or healing that is in service of Shannon's highest good at this time, and something that can be addressed and worked upon now in the present moment. Just one card, please, because this again is going to be a step-by-step 3-card reading, so just one card would be great. Thank you. And then Keepers of Light, we're going to call upon some of that cosmic wisdom and guidance from ascended masters and beautiful guardians. Again, connecting in. Please can we have a message from Shannon's guides? What is in service? Oh, okay, that one flipped out. Of the highest good at this time. I hadn't finished what I was saying, so I'm just going to reshuffle to make sure that is the one that wanted to come through. Okay, thank you. And then calling upon our Earth Warriors. One more card, please, for Shannon. A message directly from your spirit guides that is going to support you the most at this time. Guidance, healing, clearing, not hearing. Maybe it is hearing. Maybe there's a message in that. Is it this one? Okay, thank you. Beautiful. Okay, so. Okie dokie. So we've got the messages from the mermaids and the dolphins. Is spend time alone, meditating upon what you truly desire. And this comes back to one of the readings that I did earlier. You know, only you know what your mission and your purpose is. Only you know that to your core. Of course, you can have support and guidance from other healers or mentors. Of course, I'm not denying that. But only you will know what your absolute truth is. And then you can discern, you know, the guidance that you get from external sources. So spend time alone, meditating on what you truly desire. And again, as I mentioned earlier about the career, because a lot of souls, a lot of humans, when I say souls, I mean humans on Earth right now, are being really drastically called into, you know, wanting to leave the matrix and finding a way of claiming back their ownership and their sovereignty over their life and their finances. And a lot of people think, oh, I need to be a healer or I need to be this or that. But there are so many beautiful ways that each of us as individuals can put our fingerprint and our blueprint onto supporting the activation and the reawakening of the heart consciousness on the earth. So you are being called to contemplate on that and spend time alone, meditating upon what you truly desire. And if you don't like meditation, also that's fine. You know, spending time alone could be in nature. It could just be doing whatever you like to do. Okay. And then the message from the cosmic wisdom. Oh, there's some really beautiful images in this one. Okay, so I'll read you the message first of all. It's sacred vision. Choose to forgive in order to heal. So there's some healing messages coming through. See the light in all. Remember that love has no boundaries. Okay, so I'm feeling that there's some self-healing, some self-forgiveness. So beautiful. Because of the roses, it's that self-love. And it's all sides of yourself. past self, present self, future self, higher self, bringing them together and harmonizing. And to me, this is just my own personal energy, but when a white lily comes through, it's a message of peace, finding peace from within. But you may want to look into the messages of lilies. You may find that you even want to start connecting with lilies. But that's beautiful. Choose to forgive in order to heal. So there's some forgiveness here. Forgiveness is about healing the heart. See light in all. Remember that love has no boundaries, but you should have your own boundaries. Love has no limits. Let's say that. Okay. And then finally, your last card is, wow, so beautiful. The grace of she who rides the owl. And I'm just going to hold up this vision, okay? You can take in the frequencies of that beautiful, beautiful card. So someone who rides an owl, you know, that is like harnessing deep, deep, deep wisdom, right? And this is to me, this looks like a fully open and activated crown chakra, which is amazing. So you're riding on that wisdom, but in order to get there, you've got to spend time alone, contemplating upon what you truly desire. And once you've found that first clue of what your heart's desire is, then is the time to go back and do some of that healing. Find what it is that's holding you back. Where do you not love yourself? Where is that shame and that grief holding you back from being this one in your full power and your full wisdom? And I would recommend looking into owl guardian spirit messages and guidance, because it feels like a very, very strong one for you. So yeah, I hope that is helpful for you, Shannon. Thank you. Set boundaries with lilies and forgive them too. What I in my belief is that flowers are actually angels. Flowers are like the most pure, beautiful, ascended beings and energies around us. So that's why it's lovely to have flowers around you. A horned owl feather was left on your desk yesterday morning. Okay, yeah, you are for sure being called into the wisdom of owls. And maybe you can call upon the owl guardian spirit to actually help support you in figuring out, you know, what your vision is, what your heart's desire is, and what it is that needs to be forgived from within you to move forward. Yes, thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you for being here. And thank you for your request. Okay, let me just rearrange for a moment. I hope everyone's having a beautiful Sunday. I had a long drive today. So before this live stream, I was just laying in bed. It was fabulous. I love a lazy Sunday. I had a jam-packed weekend full of crafting and walking and being with a friend. So yes, I'm all for lazy Sundays. Okay, just gonna have some water and I'll find the next request. Oh, thank you. I really wish I could read all the comments. I might just try and catch up on a few, because I really love like reading what everyone's put. John had some lovely walks at the river and in the castle. Oh, heaven. That is amazing. And then some beautiful guidance about cord cutting. Yeah, that's great. It's like you always separate yourself from someone with love. And I can share this, not recently, but this year I had a breakup with a long-term partner. And yeah, it was all done with love, but the cord cutting and like John said, blocking them on the social media and the phone, it can feel so harsh and so triggering, but like the shift that happened so quickly in your own energy is really profound. But yeah, always when you think of that person who you've cut the cords with, just say, I release you with love, and send them love. Always love, always love. Yes, I had a fabulous time in London. Thank you for asking, John. It was like one of the first times that I've gone to London and felt super chilled and happy there. I didn't go into Central though, so maybe that was why. All right, I am blabbering on. I was just really enjoying reading the comments then and getting involved in the conversation. Okay, so let me find the next request. Okay, so we have Kelly. Kelly is next. Kelly, are you here in the chat? Let us know if you're still here. And if you are still here, I will have a look at your request. So many fairies in the chats. I love it. Okay, Kelly is here. Thank you so much for confirming. So, Kelly, Chloe, may I have a message on my personal financial situation, and will I soon find employment? Okay, cool. So I will pull you some cards again, Kelly. There's been lots of, I said that there is this huge shift in the collective at the moment where we are being called to come into our own and find our way and make a life that is out of the matrix system and out of the structures that we've known. It's so interesting because look, already there's been 3 or 4 requests that have all been around money, employment, soul's mission. It is in the collective at the moment, and the fact that we're all here together with this same intention, it's going to help support everyone. So yeah, just honoring that and knowing that it is a really powerful time at the moment to step into your power, step into your truth, and finding what it is that is going to bring you not only joy, but huge freedom and financial success and abundance. I wish that for every soul on this earth. There's nothing more that I want than finances and wealth and security to be shared evenly upon souls on this earth. Okay, so connecting in for Kelly. Please can we have a message from the dolphins and the fairies, so the guardians of the waters, from Kelly's team, from her spirit guides, a message regarding employment and her current financial and working situation. Any guidance, messages, clearing or healing that is going to serve her highest self the most at this time. Just one card, please, and we're going to have a step-by-step reading for Kelly. Thank you. Just one. Okay, thank you. Calling upon cosmic guidance with our Keepers of Light Oracle for Kelly. Please can we have one card, message, guidance, clearing or healing that is in service of her highest good, that is going to help support in this current situation of uncertainty around employment, finances, abundance, anything along those lines. One card, please. Thank you. Just one, not 2. They keep sticking together. One card, please, for Kelly. That's the most in service of her highest good at this time. Thank you. And finally, calling upon the Earth Warriors. One message for Kelly from her guides, from her spirit team. guidance, clearing, healing, activation, or a message that's going to help support this question around her employment, where she is in life at the moment, or anything else that her heart and her soul needs to understand at this time that's in service of her highest good. Thank you. Just one card, please. Oh, oh, that's a beautiful card. You got one of my favorite cards. Justine, heart awakening is not easy. No, it's not easy, but if life was easy, we would all be bored. That's my motto. Okay, so message for Kelly. The first card is that someone wants to help you. Think of whom that might be and be the one to initiate the contact. So someone wants to help you. Someone actually wants to help support you with this employment situation, with job, with finances, or perhaps it's finding your soul's truth and your path forward, but someone wants to help you. Think of whom that might be. And this could also, so what I'm guiding towards is this could come in as a sign. So you could be daydreaming and someone's name could come through. But you are being called to initiate the contact. And what I'm being told is when this person comes through, it's likely that you're going to be like, huh? Why am I thinking about this person? So it's going to be an unexpected, unlikely support from someone. Okay. And this could be, so I'm being guided that it's not going to be someone that you're expecting. So it could be someone at work, it could be a friend, it could be a family member, or it could be someone who you've connected with in the online space. It could be someone that you've wanted to work with for ages. But the most important message is that you have to be the one to initiate the contact. And this could be literally a message saying, hi, I know this might sound a bit weird, but I had a reading and then I thought about you and I just wanted to connect and say hi and allow that connection and that conversation to unfold. Okay, so that is a very, very clear message from your guides. And then the second card that came in, so this is from the celestial, from the higher consciousness. This is your call to action to take charge, lead by example, and walk your talk. Lead by example. So there are some leadership messages in there. Okay, it is quite masculine energy, but that doesn't mean male and female. That means the masculine energy in terms of taking action. So I don't know, like obviously I don't know this, but maybe there has been some hesitation or procrastination or some blocks that are stopping you from moving in a certain direction. Okay, this is your sign to do it, to move through the fear. That first step is always the scariest, to take action and take charge, lead by example. And I am being guided that this person, whoever it is going to help you with that. They're going to activate that leadership within you. Okay, and then your final card, 33, yet again. Another heart activation message coming in, and it's interesting because I can see lots of people saying heart activations in the comments. Number 33, that is the Christ consciousness number. Christ consciousness also just means being in the higher heart, when you are the living embodiment of compassionate love and giving and forgiveness. So this is interesting. Child of light. So you are here for a reason. I mean, we are all here for a reason, but you are a child of the light. And this is very much expressing yourself. You've got the butterflies, dream catchers. So pay attention to your dreams. What you can also do is, before you go to sleep, place your hands on your heart and actually direct the visions of your dreams to give you messages about your soul's purpose and your heart's desire. Butterfly, transformation. It is a time of transformation for you, and this can often come at a time when you are out of employment, or you want to change a job, or you're trying to find a new job. This is a time of change and transformation. You've got the many changes of the moons, the different cycles and the different phases. This is a time of change and initiation for you. I hope that is helpful. Also, there are lots and lots of codes in this card. So Kelly, I just want you to just literally for about 30 seconds, just look at this image, because it's going to activate something within you on a deep cellular level. Okay, I hope that was helpful, Kelly. And I know that I just want to honor that it didn't give a clear message about when you're going to get a job or when the employment is going to happen, but it has given you some clear messages about what you can do at this time, what to look out for. This is a time of change and transformation for you, and I just want to honor that. Your soul's mission and, a higher calling and a higher path is being presented to you at this time, if you do choose to acknowledge it now. I hope that was helpful, Kelly, and it's wonderful to be connected with you as well. And if you ever did want a more in-depth reading, you can always reach out to me as well. But yeah, sending you so much love, Kelly. Okay, next one. We will have to stop the requests now. I have been super slow today. Super slow, taking lots of deep breaths. So I have been moving through the requests quite slowly. Apologies for that. So yeah, no more requests, please, in the chat now. And just while we go and move into the last 30 minutes of the live stream, I just want to say thank you everyone for showing up despite me changing the day last minute. Thank you so much. Yeah, I really appreciate that. I do believe that everything happens for a reason, and it's felt really nice feeling into doing this live stream on a different day and feeling into the Sunday energy as well. So it's been, I'm grateful for all of you for joining, just for allowing that to happen as well, and allowing us to flow with the change, because that is all about honoring and embodying the divine feminine. And that again is not about male, female, or gender. That is about the divine codes of our DNA. And the divine feminine, we really need to honor her at the moment. And this is why the witch wound is coming up too. So thank you. And just a reminder that normally Mystic Spirit Messages is every Friday. And this coming week, we will be back to Friday again. Same time, 5 p.m. UK time. Our clocks are changing soon, so I will ask all of those of you who are tuning in, if you're not from the UK, just double check the time for you over the next few weeks, because it shifts and changes quite a lot, I know, over the next few weeks. So yes, it will be 5 p.m. UK time next Friday. Okay, and for anyone who I don't get to your request today, I'm just doing it at a first come first serve basis on the moment. So if you're in the chat right at the start and you get your request in, it's going to be more likely that I will be able to honor your request. Whew. That was a lot of talking. Right, let me find the next one. Every time I'm scrolling through the comments, all I see is fairies. I love it. I have these amazing fairy earrings. Maybe I'll wear them next week. I also am going to start wearing more witchy clothes soon as we get closer to the 31st of October. Okay, so I think the next message is from Justine. Justine, I'm pretty sure I've just seen you in the comments. And again, look at this. Okay, yeah, this is the running theme at the moment. It is another request about purpose, soul's mission, purpose. This is actually so amazing to witness that so many people on some level, whether it be super intense and in the forefront of our hearts, or it's this subconscious pushing that's coming through, we are being called to find that deeper purpose. And that doesn't mean that we're any better than other people, but honoring our purpose means that we are actually here in support and service of the highest good of all, the highest good of humanity, and the highest good of our Mama Earth, our divine goddess, who is our home. So yes, got lots to say today. Now I've lost the request. Okay, so Justine, can I have a message? Guidance and purpose, please. Yes, of course. Yay! And you gave me green fairies. So once again, Justine, we're going to call upon the water, the celestial guidance, and the earthly guidance for a 3-card reading for Justine. So calling upon the wisdom of the mermaids and the dolphins, the wonderful wisdom of the water. Please, can we have a message, 1 card, please, from Justine's guides that are going to help to support her in understanding her purpose. So this could be a message for guidance, clearance, healing, or activation. Okay. And one just absolutely leapt out of the deck for you there, Justine. And then we're going to call upon the celestial guidance, calling upon the light workers. Please, can we have a message from Justine's spirit guides and team that's going to help her, to support her in understanding her purpose at this time that's in service of her highest good. Again, just 1 card, please. It could be a healing, guidance, clearing, or activation that is going to support her the most at this time. Thank you. Thank you. Ooh, exciting. You just want to do what you were put here for. And John said, because you choose to. Yeah. It's all about choice. Remember that. Everything that we do is a choice. And I think that's, oh, okay. That one just absolutely leapt out. Leapt out of the deck. Cool. Ooh, okay. Got some powerful messages coming through here, Justine. So the first one, this is a really potent message, actually. And I love this one. It might not be what you want to hear, but there is some really, really beautiful medicine in this. And the first message is wait. Don't rush into action right now. Bide your time for better results. And also the guidance that's coming through is don't force it. Don't force it. Don't rush it. The beauty is in the slowing down. And I love this. She's just like chilling at the bottom of the ocean. And what I find interesting about this card is, even though it is wisdom from water coming in, it has very earthly energy about it. And the wisdom that the earth teaches us is the beauty, the magic, and the wisdom of slowing down. Slowing down. A full cycle of the earth, if we think about it in seasons, is over 12 months, right? And most of us don't want to wait 12 months for anything. Okay, so that's the first one. Don't rush. Don't rush. Bide your time for better results. And then we get a fabulous card, Lord Ganesh. Ganesh is such a beautiful, powerful guide. Infinite abundance. So literally, the cosmic energies and the cosmic frequencies are telling you infinite abundance. Obstacles are being removed, and you have spiritual support and connections that are increasing. Okay, so that's the important message here. Spiritual support and connections for you are increasing. So don't rush. Don't rush. Sit back on your gorgeous armchair or in nature or wherever you choose, and just allow the process of these obstacles to be removed, and trust that spiritual support and connections for you are increasing. Trust is a part of abundance. Trusting, surrendering, being open to receive. Because we've also got the heart chakra in the background here. It's the green of the heart chakra. Ganesh is all about the solar plexus. So that's why we've got the gold. But that's really, really beautiful. And solar plexus energy can be quite rushing and quite pushy and quite fiery. But this is saying, just be in the heart and trust and surrender and receive and wait and slow down. And then we have a very, very magical card. This is the Earth Warrior, and this is the final step, okay? So after waiting and giving yourself permission, but also facing the fear of slowing down, that came through for me, facing the fear of waiting and slowing down. After surrendering to that spiritual support and connections that are increasing, so that's going to be connection to your own guides and your own internal wisdom, then is this. And if you look at the message, it's Sorceress of Light. Okay, sorceress is another word for a witch, in case you don't know that. Sorceress, witch, wise woman, mage, magician, sorceress of light, which is beautiful. Wow, there is so much magic in this card. An owl again. Okay, so there is a collective message of wisdom coming through at the moment, connecting us to the owls, but this is like the embodiment of that owl wisdom. Remember what I said earlier, in a lot of cultures, the owl is seen as a witch. Okay, so there is a huge magical path for you, Justine, but it is going to take some time of patience, of trust, of connecting into your guides and your team. Beautiful. And look at that full moon with that full spectrum and rainbow of colors. So when the rainbow comes through, that is a sign that you're ready to cross over into your soul's mission and your purpose. So this is the final step. So the message is, Justine, that you're already on the journey there, but you really need to trust and slow down and be open to connections. And now I'm being guided that connections aren't only to your own guides, it's also going to be other connections. Age of Aquarius, which we are in at the moment, we are moving into Age of Aquarius that has been prophesized for so many years. That is about community. It's about bringing us back together from this individual space, bringing us back together into community so we can then uplift and activate each other into an even higher state of consciousness. So I'm just going to give you a minute, Justine, so you can really take in the energetic codes of this card. Wow. When I was doing that and breathing into the energy of this card, it was like everything was moving and shifting like an earthquake. So beautiful. It was like when all of us start saying yes to our hearts and to our purpose and our truth, it's like we're actually going to shift the whole frequency of the planet in such a big and beautiful way. Yeah. Oh, got you crying happy tears. I love crying happy tears. I also love crying really ugly grief tears as well. Yeah, thank you, Justine. Thank you so much. Okay. So let me move on. Probably got time for about 2 more, I would say. Yeah, I apologize. I feel like I haven't got through many requests today, but the messages have been so deep that have been coming through, and I don't want to cut off the words and the wisdom that's flowing. So yeah, I appreciate you all being here and all of your patience as well. Sometimes the messages can be quick and clean and clear and concise. Sometimes they're really flowing, and that's honoring the divine water and the divine feminine, is just allowing the space for that to flow and for that messages to be held. Ugly tears. Like oh, that was me during eclipse season. I had a full on complete and utter emotional mental breakdown, and after it I felt incredible. You will never hear me trying to pretend that I've got my shit together, because there's nothing better than a breakdown, because you feel like just when you have a breakdown, when you allow yourself to totally lose your shit, it's like you are cracking yourself open to 1,000 pieces so that you can then be brought back together in a more sacred and sovereign way. That's how I see it anyway. Otherwise we can get all bound up and wound up and tight, and we can't shift and transform. Okie dokie. So next is Viviane. Okay. I would love a message or a clearing to help with my current situation, please. Okay, yeah, of course. I would love to pull these 3 cards for you, Viviane, because they've been such beautiful messages so far. And then if the cards confirm that a clearing would be supportive, I'm happy to do that as well. Let me just come down to the chat so I can see. Yeah, thank you for confirming that you're still here as well, and thank you for your support as well, Viviane and John. You're amazing. It helps me so much. Okay, so calling upon, first of all, the dolphins and the mermaids, the divine mystical creatures of the waters who carry the codes and the frequencies of the waters. Please can we have a message for Viviani's highest good at this time, a message from her guides that's going to help support her in her current situation. So this could be a message, guidance, healing, a clearing, or an activation that is going to help her to move forward at this time. Thank you. Just one card, please, so we can have a free card reading. Thank you. Oh, okay, that's beautiful. While this is on my mind, sorry, Viviani, I know you won't mind me just pausing for a moment in this reading, but while this is on my mind, talking about the ugly tears and the breakdowns, because I know this will just make some people laugh, so I wanted to share it. Because I really like to share, like, when I'm really like having a hard time, but also when I'm feeling great. So like the whole spectrum. That day when I had that complete and utter meltdown and breakdown was the day after my phone had been stolen. So I was sitting there having this absolute meltdown, and about an hour into it, I was like, oh, if only I had my phone so I could record myself and just share it out. But yeah, you know, sod's law, my phone had been stolen. So I was just there all in my feelings and my darkness. But yeah, I thought I would share that because it kind of just made me laugh. All right, anyway, coming back to the beautiful Viviane, calling upon now celestial guidance, calling upon the guardians of light. Please can we have a message for Viviane in service of her highest good at this time to support the situation that she's in, a message from her guides. This could be a clearing, a healing, an activation, or just a clear message that's going to reach her heart and her soul and support her highest good. Thank you. Just one card, please, for this 3-card reading. This one? Yeah, thank you. Oh my goodness, you're not going to believe the cards. Viviane. Wow. Okay, the messages are really magical today. Maybe doing this on a sacred Sunday. Maybe I should do them like randomly on a sacred Sunday every once in a while, because the messages are just like, whew, feeling a bit emotional actually. Okay, so finally calling upon the wisdom of the earth, beautiful Pachamama, Gaia. Please can we have a message for Viviane's highest good at this time to support her, guide her, heal her, or activate her. Message from her guides for her highest good at this time. 1 card, please. Thank you. Oh, 2 came then. Gonna have to shuffle again. Make sure the message is clear, concise for Viviane's highest good. Thank you. Oh, wow. Okay. Drum roll. Do. Haven't got a drum. It'd be fun to have a drum, actually. Should bring some musical instruments into this. Gosh, then it would need to be like 3 hours long. Okay, so beautiful Viviane, the first message from the guardians of the water is to stay optimistic. Your dreams are coming true. Don't quit right before the miracle occurs. And I feel like stay optimistic actually in itself is the most important message of this. And your dreams are coming true. It's like you can literally see that castle, that dream life, and it's in your sights. It's in the reach. Don't give up. Stay optimistic. And then you're never going to believe these cards, okay? Because I know that, you're really going to connect with these just because I know you, Viviane. So, and it would not let me have one card from this deck. This is from the Celestial deck. So you got, not only did you get Jesus, but you also got Mother Mary. Which is just so amazing to get these two coming in together. So you got from Jesus, you got forgiveness. You are on the path of light, love, and forgiveness. Father healing, so healing of a father wound, could be possible at this time. So that could be a clue about a healing for you, Viviane, intertwined with forgiveness. But you are on the path of light, love, and forgiveness. And then paired with Mother Mary, oh my goodness, love and peace. Okay, so this has a very, very clear message as well. Let go of the need to be right. Choose peace. And then also, so the same with the father healing, a mother healing may be needed and may be possible at this time. So I feel that these two coming in together, interwoven, is also a message of finding where that imbalance within you of the divine feminine and of the divine masculine, where is that imbalance between you? Is perhaps there's some ancestral healing that needs doing? Is perhaps there's some healing from this lifetime that needs doing with the father, with the mother? And this is where that really painful healing comes in, but that is where the big transformation comes in, when we can actually, oftentimes, we think that traveling to other galaxies and other timelines is the powerful work, which of course it is, but sometimes the most powerful work we can do is facing the truths of the 3D realities and doing that real nitty gritty, painful 3D healing of this 3D present reality that we're in. And really honoring that. But yeah, that is just so powerful to get those two together. Yeah, amazing. Forgiveness, peace, and light. Let go of the need to be right. You are on the path of light, love, and forgiveness. Okay, and then, woo, this is an amazing card. So, this is the final one. This is giving me fire and passion and strength. We've got a skull here. So this is some sort of death, representing a death, and then rising up through the ashes of wherever it is that death is representing and healing. We've got all of the colors of the physical chakras here. We've got the red of the root, orange of the sacral. We've got some yellow coming in for the solar plexus. And then at the top, you've got the green of the heart. So it's this real healing of the root of yourself, which is really giving me messages of ancestral healing what makes you feel unsafe within yourself, and finding that inner strength to bring you back up into your heart from this like warrior, fully embodied, strong version of you. And you may want to look into the red-tailed hawk and any coding and any guardian spirit messages that has for you, and see if it resonates. When animals come through, I find that they're so important as guides for this time. And I'll just give you a moment to really take in the colors, the codes, and the animals and the images of this card, so you can really breathe it in. Wow. And when I was holding that up and breathing into it, a message that came through was that burning through painful memories of the past, burning through painful memories of the past. Wow. Stay optimistic. Let go of the need to be right. Choose peace. You are on the path of love and forgiveness. And then there is this huge death and transformation and rising up into your strength. I hope that was helpful for you, Viviane. Wow, what a beautiful reading. And thank you to everyone as well, because my readings can only be clear and strong for you when your energy is clear and strong and with heartfelt intention. So I really want to honor that and empower everyone who is here, whether or not your request has been honored. Every energy that has been here today in this live stream, you have contributed to this collective, to all of these messages that have come through. And even if your individual message or request has not been honored, there will be some codes and some messages that have come through in other messages today, because you are here for a reason. And if you have stayed through this whole reading, you will have picked up on some codes and some frequencies that are also meant for you. Okay. I wonder, yeah, okay. I can do one more quickly because I have been a bit of a slow-mo today. I'll do one more, and then I'll have to call it an evening. 2 hours, especially when I'm doing this on my own. It's quite a lot. I feel good though. I actually feel really energized by this today. The energy is clear, it's clean, it's bright, it's beautiful. I can feel in the collective space there's this real desire. There's this desire to do more, which is amazing, because it takes courage and bravery. Okay, let's have a look. So some of the chat has seemed to have disappeared for me. The next one that I can see is Samar. Beautiful Samar. Thank you for making it here. So if you're still here, oh, thank you. You said I'm looking amazing. Thank you. I really wanted to wear this like green eyeshadow today, and look at all the green and the heart messages that have come through today as well. So can I have a reading? If you're still here, I will do the 3 cards for you with love and with honor. Thank you so much, John, for sharing my links. I really, really, really appreciate it. Okay, Samar is here. I'm just also going to share the Awaken the Witch Within workshop. Men are also welcome, by the way, and any gender, all genders are welcome to Awaken the Witch Within. It is a beautiful thing for men to actually learn about the witch trials and that time that we went to. But yeah, that is on the 30th of October, just as a reminder. Okay, Samar. Can we have 3 cards, please? First of all, calling upon the wisdom of the waters from the dolphins and the mermaids. 1 card that's going to serve Samar's highest good. Love and compassion at this time. It could be a clearing, healing, guidance, or activation. A message from her guides. Thank you. 1 card, please. Is it this one? Okay. Of course you got that card. And now calling upon the cosmic wisdom, the cosmic guardians, the keepers of light. Please can we have 1 message from Samar's guides and spirit team that's in service of her highest good at this time. It could be clearing, healing, guidance, or activation. 1 card, please, to complete this 3-card reading. Thank you. And finally, calling upon the earth warrior spirits, the guardians of the earth, the sacred earth guardians. Please can we have one card for Samar from her spirit guides that's going to support her highest good most at this time? Healing, clearing, guidance, activation, or whatever wants to come through at this moment to support her on her path. Just one card, please. Thank you. One. Keeps bringing me two. Okay. Beautiful. All right, so let's go through these messages. So, healing heart. You have a healing heart. You are a powerful healer. Keep up the great work. This card is a little bit ripped, so you'll see that on the image, but that is your first message that came through. Healing heart. That makes me smile. You're a powerful healer. Keep up the great work. The messages from the cosmic energies is the white eagle, which is the ancestor spirit. Keep connecting to your ancestral lineage. A family wound or pattern can be broken and healed now. And remember, the messages that have been coming through for the collective, slow down. Know that not everything is instant. We can have a healing, we can go on a journey, we can have a realization within ourselves, but it takes time, it takes work, it takes integration, it takes unfolding. So keep going with the ancestral work. You've also got the blue of the throat chakra, the green of the heart. And then this is such a beautiful card. Last year, this was like the only card that I pulled, just kept pulling for the whole year. And it's just such a beautiful card. There is so much going on here. So it's Aloha Keakua, which is a blessing from Hawaii, which is beautiful. That also has Lemurian codes in it. Blessings of the supreme being. So I know from personally working with this card that it is a divine blessing, and it is a sign that you are being guided on the path of your higher calling, and that you have this blessing, like you are literally being watched over, guarded, protected, but it's also a confirmation that you are on the right path. If you look at the hands, everything is in balance. So you are on a path right now to bring you back into a state of balance and harmony. You have the hand of receiving and you have the hand of giving. You have the heart awakening, the lower chakras. This is giving me womb energies. So creating heart, the throat is open, the third eye is open, the crown is adorned with a butterfly showing the transformation. You have the sun and the moon are both here, the harmony of the energy giver and the energy taker, the masculine and the feminine energy. Everything is coming into balance. So this is the journey that you are on at the moment. Really beautiful. So I hope that is helpful, Samar. Healing heart, confirming your healing heart, confirming that the ancestral work is in process, but is also work that needs to be done, and that is in a process, but you are on this big path of transformation and coming back into a place of harmony from within yourself. Okay, so just for the last 30 seconds, I'm going to give you a minute to just look at this card, look at it as deeply as you can, and take in the colors, the shapes, the harmony, the frequencies, and the codes. Wow. And when I was holding that, I just felt so much peace. I felt so much peace. So that's beautiful. Thank you so much. Okay. So I'm gonna call it a day for now. Honoring my own boundaries. I could go on all night. Feeling good, but I'm also feeling quite hungry now. Ugly tears. Loving the ugly tears. I think I need an ugly cry. Maybe I'll try and do a healing on myself tomorrow. So just before I close down the space, I just want to say thank you so much, everyone, for being here and for showing up on a Sunday. That means a lot to me. You were all brought here for a reason, and we are all connected here in a community for a reason, weaving these energies of loving kindness and intention, and all of those codes and frequencies are amplified when we come together as a group. So thank you so much. And just to let you know how I can support you, I do one-to-one oracle readings, which are way more in depth than this. I offer those, so anyone who loves working with the cards, I offer oracle readings. I offer bespoke recorded guided meditations, which also include light language, sound frequencies, and codes to help you with a specific healing or clearing that you seek at this time. I have 2 one-to-one one-off services. One is Witch Awakening, which helps you to really activate your own personal superpower, past life healing. And then I have the one-to-one Quantum Energy Expansion, which is just to support you in wherever you're at, to help your soul expand and move forward. I also offer mentorships. I do monthly workshops. So yeah, if you're interested, everything is on my website, mystichearts.org. But yeah, thank you so much. Thank you, everyone, for being here. Again, I'm sorry I couldn't honor all of the requests. Please try and make it. It's every Friday, always the same time. First come, first serve. Yeah, and I hope this was a wonderful end to the week, and wishing you all a blessed day tomorrow. Let's hold that prayer in our hearts, that we all begin the week with love, with peace, and with kindness, and with expansion in our hearts, so that we may ripple that energy out into the world, which really, really needs it right now. Yeah, so thank you so much. And I'm just going to ask that all of our guides, all of our individual guides, and all of the beings that we each individually called into this space today to be with us, to guide us, to support us, to step out of the protective space that I created around mystic spirit messages. All of our highest selves, please step out. Our guardian angels, please step out. Source and Gaia, please now remove yourself from the protective space of mystic spirit messages, which I'm now going to close down. And as I bring this down, I'm going to protect it in a shield of loving golden energy, and taking away with it any attachments, any cords, any low vibrational beings, energies, and entities that do not serve our highest good or the highest good of the planet and the consciousness. And with the insistence of my guardian angel spirit, please return this to source or never return here again. And may each individual soul have the most blissful activation and integration process. May we all have a beautiful day or evening wherever we are in the world, sleep deeply and peacefully, and may the seed of joy be implanted deeply into our hearts, if that is what we choose at this time. Thank you so much to all of the guides, all of the souls, and all of the beings who are here supporting the Mystic Spirit messages today. Thank you, Source. Thank you, Gaia. Thank you, all the souls who participated and continue to show up in support and continue to work on themselves. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you so much, everyone. And I can't wait to see you on Friday. Sending you so much love.